Okay, you may have seen this in some of my pictures, my videos, and a couple of weeks ago I asked you if you wanted me to do a video on it, and you said yes. So what is it? It's a spray gun, it's a micro spray gun cleaner. It's the Sata Clean RCS Micro. And what that means is it's a little small unit, perfect for smart repairers or smaller shops. It comes with a couple of different features that we're going to focus on, and it will allow you to clean both solvent and water base. Really simple. It's a really simple piece of kit to use. So in the next couple of clips, we're going to show you it demoing. On the top here, I've got just two RPS pots, one for water base and one for solvent, and they just attach underneath. Again, you'll see that shortly. So let's take you through the Sata Clean RCS Micro and how it works. It is a micro spray gun cleaner. It's not an automatic, it's a manual one. You've got to do it yourself. But when you're working in a busy booth, or you're only working like I do, just myself, and I'm looking after my own guns, I think it's a pretty good unit. It's just enabled me to be able to have one unit to clean both solvent and water-based guns at the same time. Simply by switching over the drums. The unit itself, you just plug your airline into it. So that's the same as you'd be using for your spray gun or whatever you want to do. The only difference, this section here does not come with it. I've added that to it. It's a regulator there on a swiveling right angle bend, so that for me it creates less pressure here when I connect my airline to it, because this airline is fairly rigid. So it hangs better and I like it. Maximum 4 bar 58 PSI must go into this unit, so it would be good to have some kind of little regulator in the corner there. On the unit itself, the cleaner, you have two buttons. You have your cleaning button, which is for the fluid and the rinse, and then you also have your air button, which is just for drying, blowing out the gun. But on the side, you also have a connector. Now this connector works at a really low pressure, so don't be connecting and expect to have high pressures coming through your gun. It is just to help sort of rinse and clean the gun out, and also the air towards the end. So very, very easy. You then also have a pipe that comes down. You've got an earthing pipe, and you've got a pipe that comes down to your two cleaning fluids. On the left hand side I have my water base, and on my right hand side I have a solvent. And that's really it. And then of course underneath you can either attach a pipe if you want to put it into a bigger drum, but for me and the quantities that I'm using, I've just got the RPS pot, and that just screws in and screws out, so you can change that over if you're working with water base or solvent. Obviously don't mix your fluids. Have one pot for solvent, one pot for water base, and make sure you have someone come and collect that. Right, the unit itself, inside the unit, let's take you in there. You've got two pipes. So the pipe on the left goes with your cleaning fluid, and the pipe on the right is your air. So you've also got a really good brush just to clean the end of your spray gun. So if I'm going to push this button, you can see it jutting out, and it comes down into the RPS pot. As simple as that. You then want to clean out your gun after you've rinsed it through with the cleaning fluid. Just press your air. And that was the right hand button. That's it. That's it, folks. I mean, it is literally as simple as that. But, some shops may want an exhaust system, so you can take that out and you can have an extraction exhaust system on the side there. But for my little workshop and what I use, that's how it's set up. You're using about, let's come down here, you're probably using less than 100 mil to rinse out your guns per gun, whether that be water based or solvent. That's what they're sort of working out, and I've got to agree, it is probably around that. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to send them over. But that is the Sata Clean RCS Micro Spray Gun Cleaner.